Hey everybody, it's your girl Court. I am the Autism Mom. If you don't know, now you know. My goal is to push autism acceptance. What we do as moms is parent autism. We parent our children that have been diagnosed with autism. And we push for inclusion. Inclusion in every place you go to. Why? Because our children need to be accepted. That's all this is, and that's all it's gonna be every time you see me on a platform, my platform. Shout out to my niece Angel. Just look at this shirt. You love it? I love this shirt. This is one of my great shirts that my niece had gave me when I was over to her house one time and I didn't have a shirt, and she let me borrow this shirt. So shout out to Angel. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys about inclusion really quickly, just for anybody that have any questions about the name or what we're talking about. First off, we are autism moms, so we are the ones that have to deal with the autism all the time. Now, our children are magnificent. They are lovable. They are smart. A lot of them are persistent, and we love and adore them. However, the world do not know them. The world does not know their behaviors, and the world does not know them in general as an individual, because when you see one child with autism, that's what you see. One child with autism. So therefore, I am here on my platform to promote other autism moms to actually wake up and speak up. Wake up and speak up, because our children will one day turn into adults. So I push for inclusion. Now, one thing about me, I have two children that have autism, two boys that have autism, 12 and 15, and they are both different. They're different on the spectrum. They're different in what they enjoy. They're different in what they can handle, their behaviors. Everything is different within my two boys. So I have two worlds inside of the autism spectrum, if you will. And it is not easy, because one is on one side of the spectrum and the other is on the other side. So we have difficulty going places, probably places that you always go to, like the grocery store, in the mall, and any place else you need to go, the convenience store, any and every place, the church, any and every place that you go to on a daily basis. My children have difficulty going, and they are one or the other is going to be uncomfortable because of how they are neurologically, in their sensory, in their senses, what's sensitive to them, the lights and the music and the noise, versus, being by themselves or socially. All of these things are part of our world of autism. And so my two boys are just two boys on the spectrum. Nobody is like John and JJ, my two boys. You'll never see another child with autism like John. You'll never see another child on the spectrum like my son JJ. John will ask you, are you okay? More than 100 times. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? He's happy. He's hopeful. He's bubbly all the time. He wants to be around people all the time. He want to go. And then JJ, on the other hand, wants to be left alone. Get out of my face. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to participate. I don't want to go this place. I don't want to get out the car. I don't know why we're even in the car. That's exactly how my boys are. They're completely different. So when you see my family, we're loud. We definitely are different from any other family that you probably would ever meet, because we are different in general. But if you think about a typical family, if you think about a typical wife, if you think about a typical husband, if you think about typical children, they're different than another family. You're not going to see the same family. And so that's why we are here, because all of us are different in different ways, in different aspects, just like a typical family. However, if we go into a restaurant particular restaurants, if we go to an event, if we go to a social place, if we go to a activity, if we go to a concert, if we go to church, if we go to the grocery store, if we go to the convenience store, we get looks, we get stares where we don't feel comfortable because there's not a space for autistic children when they are overstimulated. That's what we call it, overstimulated, with difficult ways or difficult scenarios or difficult time within that time frame. If they feel sad or they feel down, or they have to do a behavior to make them feel okay, they get the stares and they get the can you take him out, he bad, you need to whoop his behind, ooh, what's going on with her? And that's what we get, and we feel uncomfortable, and then we feel as if other people don't deserve to be around autism, so now we don't even feel welcome to be there. We're trying to change that narrative. The autism mom, I'm trying to change that narrative. I'm trying to find other autism moms that want to change that narrative. We want to be accepted, regardless of if my son got to jump up and down real quick to keep himself calm first. He got to jump real quick. It's probably just a minute, and now it might not even be a minute. He just want to jump. He just want to jump real quick. Let me just jump. Okay, I feel better now. But when I stop, I don't want everybody to be looking at me like I have a problem, but I don't. I just have autism and I have to deal with it. Yeah. If my other son wants to say, whoo, yeah, and he wants to make noises, no, I don't want y'all to stare at him. I don't want y'all staring at him. Let him do what he do. To get it out, and he'll eventually stop. And that's acceptance. That's all we're saying. And so us, the autism moms, I want us to, this is what I'm here for. I'm here to encourage every autism mom to get out there and change the game. How you change the game? You tell people what your child is going through. You become an advocate. You make sure that you are on social media showing your baby like, hey, this is what she doing, this is what he doing, this is a part of autism, this is what autism is. You can even blot out their faces if you have an issue with like showing their faces now. It's apps that you can just blot out their face, or it's a little, put an emoji over it. But it's important that everybody understands what autism is, because people are going to see them eventually. They're going to be in the public eventually, and we want people to see what autism looks like in your child. Because if they don't see it in your child, they may not ever see it. Because your child is different than anybody else's child. And so that is why I'm here. This is what I love to do. This is what I implement. I try to go around and see who is accepting autism. See if my boys can be a part of something brand new. I moved to a larger city, Kansas City, Missouri, from little old Savannah, Georgia, because it was much more events, much more places that accepted autism, much more places that my boys can actually go and have a good time. And not only that, but just to show that even if you are down and out autism mom, I'm gonna tell you the real truth. This is it right here. This is the key. This is the answer. This is what you need to feel better. This is what you need for you to be guided into a direction that is positive, that is going to help you and your family. You ready for the answer? Here it go. Jesus. It's Jesus. He is the one that helps us through. He is the one that guides our footsteps. He is the one that shows us the way. He is the one that lifts us up. He is the one that carries us through. He is the one that allows us to change the things that are bringing us down and turning those things in our favor to lift us up. He is the one. He is the one. He is the restorer. He is the renewed mind. He is the way maker. He is the promise keeper. That's who he is. And so I want to encourage you to go to him and him alone. Hey, I got to get off here. I got 8 seconds. To God be the glory for all that he has done. I am the Autism Mom, signing out. Love y'all.